What's going on, guys? I'm back with another one. Been a while since we checked in here, getting ready to go out and check on all the critters here. Thought we'd just bring you along here. It's been a while, so got all the good help tonight. So we'll see what we can get into, show you guys what we've been up to, and got a whole herd of chickens coming after us right now. But I got them pretty late in the summer here. Going to be our replacement laying hens. Get another flock going for next year, so we'll get them fed up quick. You want to feed them quick, bud?
Yeah.
Put a little feed in. Been coming on to fall pretty dang hard here. Been cold out. Got the bean fields all picked off here. Cut beans, pick corn. Beans are cut out. Didn't do quite as good as we hoped they would. They never do, but definitely year we had. Thankful for what we got. So not bad. Not bad. They went about 50 to the acre. Pretty dry year. Good bottom ground like this usually does a little better, but like I said, we're thankful for what we got. So, got all these guys coming up for replacement hens. They're doing all right. Seem to be hanging out. Got to get a dang coop built for them. Got them in this old chicken tractor yet, but they ain't ready to lay yet. So I'm not. We'll get it done. There's a list of things we need done yet, and we'll definitely be getting to that. So. Got the one of our last videos we did put out was the coon pigs. Got them out, separated from the goats finally, and put back here in their own pen. They're kind of budding it up pretty quick here, but they're doing okay. Got the little babies, they're coming along, growing up nice. That old boar, he's still limping around. I don't know what his problem is, but he'll limp for a day or two, then he'll come out of it. Do got babies for sale. Anybody's interested, give me a holler. Definitely need to get some mouths gone. We got too many mouths to feed this winter. We're a little low on hay going in. Need to get some bought before the price goes through the roof. I think it's gonna, we're not in bad shape. We still got a little grass left, but I know like the boys out in Wyoming and out west a little farther than us, they're definitely hurting for certain. Had a bad drought out there this year. We were dry, but we got by. Like I said, we had a pretty decent bean crop. I'll talk to help a guy harvest. We did all right on corn. But I know guys around out west are definitely hurting for certain. So got all the laying hens. They're out wandering around here, and I'll step inside, see what they're up to here. A little dark. Had a storm come through and wipe out all our power to the shed here, so she is dark. I don't know. There we go. Got a little bit of light left. Need to check for eggs anyway, so we'll see if we got anything. The one thing I can't keep in supply is eggs. Seems like everybody wants dang eggs, which is fine. I don't know if you can see this darn thing right here. This dang water we got. I don't know if you're thinking about getting into chickens or anything. We want the cups. Then they'll peck that little yellow thing. That's a float. Keep the bowls full for them. And them darn things just plug up nonstop and leak all over and drain all over and just getting up with a muddy mess. We got to figure out something else with that because it's not working. So we do have one little egg. We'll check the rest of the boxes here. I'll wait for Jaylyn. She's at gymnastics right now, so once she gets back from that, we'll come out and get eggs because that's something she likes to do. Leave the door open to the coop. These birds like to go out and scratch the ground. And I know the old apple tree dropped all its apples, so we're all about that. Let them eat. Free feed, man. Let them free range. Makes them happy. Keeps them going. Like I said, we ain't bad. Got about a bale and a half. That's a bigger bale. It's what, 5x5? I think most bales nowadays are 4x5, so we're okay. Stack of straw in the shed. Picked that up this summer. Ready to go for winter. Get some bedding down. So the old piggy pigs ready to go. So it is what it is. We're just trying to button up some loose ends and make sure everybody's happy and comfortable all winter. Like I said, there's plenty of stinking work to do, but not enough time, not enough money. Like always, anything else in life. Still got a couple of stinking rabbits. I'm not sure why we still have a couple stinking rabbits, but we do. They're here, we're eating. Outside of that, let the birds out, let them run around just a bit. We'll walk on down here and see what's going on. Check on the old goats quick. Like I said, she's getting cold and she's getting cold fast. I know just west of us here the other day, we got a little bit of rain, but it snowed west of us, so didn't stick around. But definitely need to get this garden pulled out. We'll feed that all to the goats. They'll be okay with it. They kind of like that stuff, I think. So we get that all cleaned up and everything put away. But kind of a funny story here. I was mowing the yard the other day, and it's a dress from an Elsa doll. My daughter is obsessed with Elsa, and I decapitated Elsa. So we haven't told her that yet, but yeah, no. Don't leave your toys laying around. But outside of that, a little fella here, he's been helping me do quite a bit. We actually, this is our old van. We just replaced this van. I had some motor problems with it. Ended up replacing it with, they got a Dodge this time. I'm kind of a Mopar guy myself, so I like that. But I ended up getting a pretty good knock in the motor. Did a bunch of research on it, and turns out they're pretty notorious for the rocker bearings to go out. So me and the little fella got those all replaced up. We got her buttoned up for the most part. Got to get a jump start. The battery went dead on us, so get a jump start on it, see if we actually fix the problem or not. But I'm hoping. If not, we'll tear it apart and try again. So right now, I really like doing this kind of stuff, turning wrenches, and especially if I can teach this guy something to do here. Right stinking now, I think I'm about $80 deep in parts between gaskets and rocker bearings, and that's not counting any time. But like I said, I'm passing on a little knowledge here, and first time I've ever done it, and I'm learning and he's learning, and you know, I went to a mechanic in town. He's a good guy. I'd trust him with about anything, but they were going to charge me about $1,100 bucks just to go after the problem, and they weren't going to guarantee me nothing. So can't have that. Don't have that much laying around. So here's the old critters here. Old Tinkerbell, still friendly as can be. Got the old Quack Pack running around. Hopefully they'll start laying some eggs pretty soon. That or we'll start eating them, one of the two. Got a few more turkeys, 4 more turkeys. Finally got a couple toms in there, so wife's pretty excited about that. Maybe we can get some babies. So next spring, we'll see if we can't get them to set on a clutch of eggs and hatch a few out. So if anybody's interested in a calf, that's old Wendy. She's not the most friendly thing in the world, but she's not the meanest thing either. So she's about right. She ain't gonna run you over if you ever get in there with her, but you can definitely get closer to her and do some work with her if you need to. Like I said, we just got a few too many mouths to feed. All the goats, I dumped my bucks back in here, about a week ago. I'm running 2 bucks right now, so looking for babies first part of March or mid-March. That's gonna be, I don't know, a lot of guys breed the kid out a lot sooner than that, but with the weather and the way we're set up, I'd rather have them a little later, not stick to the ground. So outside of that, it's just the same old deal here, man. Just work away. There's a kid out there scratching on old Wendy. Like I said, if anybody's looking for some good home-raised meat that they want to finish out themselves, I'm guessing she's pushing, I bet she's 300 pounds plus. Eats like a champ, won't stop eating, loves to eat, but she's gaining well, looking good. Little Tinkerbell, we'll probably keep her around just so we got something for ourselves this next year. Need to get a couple more butcher pigs. I know we got all those pigs out back there, but I'm trying to get them sold off here and maybe breed a few more litters. Kind of like having them running around. So looking to get maybe a couple more. I think we did, what do we have last time? Berkshires? Hampshires. We raised Hampshires last time. Had 2 of them old boys and raised them up, and we butchered them out back. And man, if you got a chance to raise your own animals and do your own processing, the amount of it tastes better. I don't know if it's just all the work you put into it and processing yourself and doing it the way the way you want it done, and you know the lives those animals have lived and how well they've been taken care of and fed up. And at the end there, them 2 pigs were like dogs, man. They'd come over and I'd scratch their head and they'd flop over on their backs and I'd rub their bellies for them. But they sure are tasty now. So tremendously good bacon. Pork chops have been fantastic. So I really wouldn't mind raising some more because they're good and tasty. But I don't know. I'm gonna get locker dates for at least one of these. If I keep both of them, I'll get locker dates for both of them. But we'll get them butchered too. Maybe we'll breed one. I don't know. My wife's trying to talk me into breeding at least one of them. So we'll see what happens. I like having them around, but yeah, no, just for the year, first time go. If we can turn a profit off, and maybe we'll have to do that. But outside of that, kind of just the same old here, just running around and trying to stay caught up on everything and sporting events. And we just got done with youth tackle football, so that was a good time. Had a pretty rough year, but we learned some stuff and nobody got hurt. So
now we're going to basketball.
Now we're going into basketball. So one
And
sport just rolls into next. And yep, Jalen's at gymnastics right now.
And then we have Willow's going to dance.
Dance, yep, we're little Willow's in dance, so don't hang on my fence. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Like I said, one sport just rolls into another anymore, and don't seem like these kids have much downtime to be kids, and always running, always doing something. But you know, if you're willing to put in the effort to go out and play the sport, we'll do our best to get you where you need to be and what you need to do. So,
And doing band.
and in band, we got a trumpet player in the house, so it's been kind of a trying time on both ends. I know he don't like practicing all the time, and I don't like listening to practice all the time, but you know, it's something I never did growing up. And if you're gonna go for a trumpet and learn how to play some music, by all means, you got my support. I might have a headache and go outside and do something else while you're practicing, but for the most part, I'm all about it. And we'll hopefully he'll be playing some sports, and we'll be watching him playing some pep band, and probably got a concert coming up next year, I suppose. This is the first year. It's pretty rough going, but we'll get her all figured out. So like I said, the old quack pack running around. It's kind of funny watching.